everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Wednesday, and it is March 2nd. We don't have any open meetings to tell you about today, so we'll just jump to who's on our show. Well, we welcome 3 people here today from the Dana Point Harbor Revitalization Project. We have Supervisor Lisa Bartlett, Brian Ward, and Joe Uberoth, who are here to tell us all about what's happening down there at the harbor. And so we're going to have the whole show dedicated to that. Plus, Lisa also wants to talk a little bit about what's happening at Dana Point Harbor this weekend. It's coming up. They're going to have the Whale Festival, so we'll check that out too. All right, let's take a look at our weather. We are at our final day this week of beautiful skies. We are going to experience some extra clouds. They're going to be increasing as the day moves on, and tomorrow as well. By Friday, we are going to be looking at some rain, and then on Saturday with the rain tapering off. Today's temperature 76.51, nice. Drops down to 67.50 and then 57.50 on Friday. Saturday 56.47, then we're back to sunshine on Sunday, 59.43. Now our sunrise this morning was at 6:18, and our sunset will be at 5:49. And we appreciate Joe Goldstein sending in this beautiful photo that he took at the Van Gogh Museum. And this is the official flower of Ukraine, and it is sunflowers. So thank you for sending that in. And if you have a photo that you would like to share with us, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we return, we will have the revitalization project update for you, so stick around.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.
Primary care is our first interaction with the healthcare system, but most people don't visit their physicians due to long lines, waiting periods, and moving from lab to lab. At Cure Medical, we bring healthcare straight to your doorstep. Our modern, upscale mobile clinics provide services such as prevention and wellness plans, annual exams, lab work, blood tests, and more. Give us a call today to learn more and schedule your next appointment. Cure Medical, close to home, far from ordinary.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Super Immunity, powered by Source, is the first of its kind water-soluble, vitamin-fortified drinkable supplement. These perfectly balanced liquid vitamins are delivered with 25 milligrams of hemp extract. What does that mean for you? It means zero THC, no sugar, and no calories. Super Immunity is water-based, not oil, so your body gets the full effect of your vitamins and anti-inflammatory hemp without the compromise. Now you can stay active and do what you do best. Take your best shot, morning, afternoon, or night.
This March, the Hogue Classic returns to Newport Beach Country Club. Don't miss the action as Ernie Els, Jim Furyk, Fred Couples, David Duval, and many more tee it up at Orange County's only PGA Tour event. From tee to green, capture every moment, on course and up close. See you at the beach.
Welcome back. Well, I would like to welcome 3 people to our set today. We have Supervisor Lisa Bartlett, we have Joe Uberoth, and we have Brian Ward. And we're here to talk about the Dana Point Harbor Revitalization Program. Well, welcome all of you to the show. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Well, before we actually dive into all of that, because I know there's a lot to talk about, I have a lot of questions, but I wanted to have you just kind of tell me a little bit about what's happening this weekend at the Dana Point Harbor.
Well, this weekend in Dana Point Harbor is our big Festival of Whales. So we start off, it's March 5th and 6th, and we start off with our big parade in the morning, and we've got so many festivities in La Plaza and certainly down in the harbor on both days, and just really exciting times for bring the whole family down. People love to come out, walk the harbor, and take part in all of the activities. So we're very excited. This is one of the signature events in the harbor and for Dana Point.
What, did you have it last year?
We did have it last year.
But it was scaled down, right?
It was definitely scaled down, yes. And this year, it's a little bittersweet, but we are putting forth the Festival of Whales in honor of Don Hansen, who had the first business, Dana Wharf Sport Fishing, in the harbor. And so we're putting on the event this year in his memory.
That's great.
And it's a good feeling to be able to do that.
Well, that's great. And, you know, it couldn't come at a better time where, you know, coronavirus isn't as prominent as it was before, and now people will be able to enjoy all of the activities outside. So
People are
excellent.
anxious. Yep.
Well, good. Well, obviously, we're here to kind of recap. We had you on a while ago, and we talked a lot about the new program, and you guys told us all about what the plans were, and we went over everything. I'm sure things have changed a little bit, but we're here to have you all for an update. So before we talk about some of those details, though, Lisa, tell me why this partnership was so important.
The partnership is important. When I got elected to office in 2014, this was to be a county-led project, and it's a $400 million project. And I said, how are we going to pull this off as a county? We have $50 million in the Tidelands Trust. All the money generated in the harbor stays in the harbor. But we didn't want to pay as you go because that would take 50 years to complete the project. And so I thought about it and I said, why don't we consider a public-private partnership? Let let government do what it does best. So we did street improvements and brought the purple pipe into the harbor for reclaimed water and then stopped, sent it out to RFP. And now we have best-in-class teams with waterside, commercial core, and hotel to bring forth this project. So what it does, it creates a project where the county owns the harbor, but we provide the P3 partner the ability to build out a brand new harbor, zero taxpayer dollars. The private sector team takes the financial risk, they build out the harbor, they get a revenue stream as well, as does the county through the Tidelands Trust. And it'll be much better in the long term because when you've got private sector teams, it gives the ability to get best-in-class teams put in place for the waterside, commercial, and hotel. And that's what we have. And they're going to be able to do things that the county could have never done as county government because we don't build boat docks as county government and other things. So we're really excited about some of the great features that the partners are bringing into this harbor project. It'll be done in a 5 to 7 year project. timeline. And I think in the long run, the community will just really love the project and embrace every component of it.
Right, exactly.
I'm personally very excited. Can't wait to get things really underway. I think the parking structure is the first item to be constructed in the project.
So, Joe and Brian, when Lisa came to you to present this huge idea, what did you think?
It's exciting. It's in our backyard. We knew that we could work together as a team and make sure that all the elements could work together. And 2 years ago when we were talking with you, we had a lot of entitlement risk. We've achieved entitlement, and we're now about to go to construction.
Okay.
But what people will really be impressed with is how the water really interacts well with the land amenities.
And that's your specialty?
The docks are.
The docks are, okay. And how about you?
Really the land side. As Joe says, I mean, I think the unique thing about the way our partnership is structured, and I think it's kind of what attracted the county to us as a team, is the fact that we can kind of look at things holistically, in the sense that, whether it's retail, commercial space, or docks. No one knows more about docks than Joe. We feel like we're pretty well equipped to handle all the retail and the restaurants. And then our other partner, who's not here today with us, Bob Olson, is incredibly experienced with hospitality.
Right.
And all these are coming together at the harbor. And so we have this opportunity to kind of offer these best-in-class, sort of focus on everything, so nothing gets left behind, and do it in a way that we're all co-invested, so we constantly collaborate with one another.
Right. Which you had to do, up to this point, of course, and going forward. So Lisa, tell me, you said that the parking structure is what is going to happen first. Is it actually happening now, or is it coming?
I believe it's going to start in the June timeframe.
Okay.
It'll be a 3-tiered parking structure.
Okay.
Creating much needed extra parking for people wanting to come down to the harbor.
Okay. Okay. Good. And you said June timeframe. And who handles that part? Who's handling that part?
That'll be us.
That is you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're handling the area that we refer to as a commercial core, which involves the parking structure as the lead, as Supervisor Bartlett mentioned. That's the first thing we do, and the way that we're approaching the entire development is really in a phased manner.
Okay.
Because one of the sort of guiding principles that was set early on by the county is to really keep the harbor open during construction.
Right.
Right? We have boaters that need to get to their boats. We have restaurants that want to continue to service customers during construction. We have public that wants to continue to enjoy the water. So we're taking a phased approach. We'll start with the parking structure, and then we'll go into the latter phases of the commercial core. And Joe will be handling his construction similarly.
Yeah, it's exciting. People haven't been able to see us in the water yet, but most of it's built in Sacramento. And so we've already started construction. And so we're really excited. And so this summer, we will start doing 19 different phases of building the docks. And so we're going to have to move people around, but they get to stay in the harbor. And so at that time, it's going to be really exciting for the community because it will actually see the new facility starting to grow.
So how do you do that? I mean, so I'm sorry, tell me again what's happening in Sacramento?
That's where we build all the docks. We don't have to do the construction on site. We do it off site, and then we ship it, we'll launch it into the water. We will take out a section of docks and then replace them with new docks. And then we'll keep moving throughout the harbor over about a 5-year period until we replaced all 2,400 slips.
Wow. I didn't realize that that's what happens. That's really interesting. And you do that, do you do that generally with all of those types of projects?
There's a lot of projects that are much smaller. This is a really large project. It's the largest on this coast.
Right.
We did Long Beach in phases to make sure we could preserve tenants. But this one, it's going to be a lot faster, and it's going to be really interesting, but we're excited for it.
So what are you building, what do you build the docks with?
Right now, we've taken away wood, steel, all different elements to make them last longer and to make it more environmentally friendly. The Coastal Commission was really excited about all the things we're setting. A lot of it's new technology. And then right now, the technology on the docks for the boaters is kind of like a rotary phone. These new docks are going to be a smartphone. And I know the boaters don't really even understand all the technology that we're going to deliver. We're really excited. And you can do the talking, but in about 4 or 5 months, they'll get to really see exactly what we're delivering.
Okay, that's That's good, because I know people who do have boats down there, and they're kind of hemming and hawing about it. Like, well, I don't want to move, and I don't want to do this. And so, have you had a chance to talk with the majority of those people who have boats down there as to the process?
We have, and we have a lot more work to do, but it's exciting. I mean, the tenant base is only growing. Our wait lists are growing every day. People are really excited about the future. And but it is construction, so we have to admit that people will be moving from place to place.
Right.
But at least they get to stay in the harbor, and they get to see that the new harbor is going to be delivered, which a lot of people questioned.
Yeah.
They didn't know if we could get through entitlement. They took 10 years, and we did in 13 months during COVID.
Wow.
So, but our application was 5,500 pages. And there's a lot of work that we've done to get to this point.
Absolutely, absolutely. And and like you said, if you did it piecemeal, it was going to take 50 years. Now you get to do it. And when you said 5 to 7 years, I actually was shocked, because I went, wow, that's actually quicker than I thought it was going to happen. So, Brian, so on the land side, you said we're going to start with the structure. So how do you have to arrange all the different parking for people who still want to visit the harbor while that is going on?
That's a great question. It's a very carefully kind of curated parking management plan. So we take out a surface parking lot to actually build the structure. And what we do is we replace that with parking elsewhere in the site. Remember, there's a few kind of heavy demand generators in the harbor, right?
Okay.
We have Catalina Express and the customers coming down to enjoy Catalina Island. We have, as the dolphin and whale watching capital of the world, we have a lot of people that come down to enjoy that dolphin and whale watching and sport fishing. And so there's heavy demands there. And so we're going to carefully, place all those people in surface lots in and around while we're under construction, so those businesses can continue to stay open and thrive.
Okay.
And as well as all the customers that are just coming down to walk the harbor. Right?
Yes, yeah, because that is a really nice walk down there, and we're showing a picture now of what the potential new walk is going to look like, and that is quite a difference. A difference.
It is. And we're most excited about the linkability with the harbor. Dana Point Harbor is one of the largest walkable harbors really on the West Coast. There's not many places you can come, you could park, leave your car behind, and really walk sort of unobstructed along the waterfront.
Right.
So we're excited about that.
What happens with the Institute? Is it affecting the Institute at all, or is that pretty much just going to stay as is?
So the harbor partners basically have the entire harbor to develop. There are two entities, the Sailing and Event Center and the Ocean Institute, that are low-cost community serving leases. And at the moment, those stay with the county.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, great. So will there be any additional improvements there at all?
I think over time there will be improvements throughout the entire harbor.
Okay. Okay. All right, excellent. Let's talk a little bit about the lease. I'm curious. It's a 66-year lease with the county. So beyond the 7 years, what are we looking at? I mean, is there more planning, more changes after that?
Well, I think, look, as Joe mentioned earlier, we're fully entitled on the commercial core area and all of the water side.
Okay.
And that is certainly our primary focus at the moment. But there are many areas in the harbor that we have an opportunity to improve over time and plan over time. And we'll certainly get to those. I mean, 66 years is a long time, so we have a lot of runway there.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure it all works together and it all speaks to each other.
Okay.
And so it's a planning process that we'll be working with the county on and the city of Dana Point on.
Right.
And but I think at the end of the day, it'll be a phenomenal amenity for the local community.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I wanted to ask each of you is, I know you're overall excited, but let me ask you about this project. What is the most exciting thing for you?
That we get to do it right. I built for a lot of other people. This time I'm now on the other side, and we really are challenging the industry, the marina industry. How do we deliver the next generation of a marina?
Okay.
And so we've done it, and we're really excited to be able to show it. It's going to be a showcase.
All right, excellent. And for you?
There's a couple things. I mean, I think that as a P3 partnership with the County of Orange, there's a lot of people obviously looking at us, And I agree with Joe that we have an opportunity to do it right, to do it well with the county's partnership, in a partnership with the county. And I think we have an opportunity to do it in a sustainable way, so it becomes something that the entire county is going to be proud of. I'm really excited also about the linkability. You mentioned the Ocean Institute, and really what we're trying to do is create this pedestrian link from Doheny all the way to the Ocean Institute. So it really, instead of various aspects of the harbor sort of in the past perhaps turning their back on one another, we're able to open everything up so customers can walk freely everywhere and enjoy everything. And along the way, we hope to drop some great little breadcrumbs that will lead the community all around the harbor and have an unbelievable experience.
That's great. And how about you?
Well, I'm excited because the harbor is over 50 years old and it's in need of major renovations. When the county was going to really contemplate a harbor revitalization project, it was just the waterside and commercial core and nothing else. And I said the entire harbor itself, all the way down to the Ocean Institute, is old. We need to kick open the footprint and create a footprint for an entirely revitalized harbor with linkages, as Brian stated, because when the harbor was built out, it was built out sort of piecemeal. So the commercial core didn't necessarily connect to the hotels, and that didn't connect to other walkways and pathways for the pedestrians. And so to have an entire footprint of the whole harbor and have those connection points throughout, it's great for people coming down to the harbor. They can park in one area and either get shuttled around or walk from place to place. But everything is connected. And having an entirely new revitalized harbor is something that would be great, not only for the residents in Dana Point and the local region, but this is an international resort destination. And we get people from around the world routinely that come into South Orange County, and with a completely revitalized harbor, it will be a big attraction for a lot of folks. And I'm excited for the community at large, excited for the county, because it's the right time, the right partners to create a really significant project to take us into the next 50 to 100 years. And when you talk about the 66-year lease, when you're expending $350, $400 million for a project, it takes that long to be able to make the investment, build everything out, but also start to recoup that investment.
I see.
It doesn't happen overnight.
Right. Well, excellent. Thank you all so much for this wonderful update. It sounds exciting, and we can't wait for the grand opening.
It's a pleasure.
All right. Thank you. And if you want more information about the revitalization project, it's very easy to find. Go to danapointharbor.com. We'll be right back after this.
Nagel Hyundai used car sales event is going on now. Save now on over 250 used cars, trucks, and SUVs in stock. All makes, all models, all priced from $20,000 or less. Plus, we'll buy your current car, paid for or not, including lease buyouts with top dollar paid on the spot. Shop online anytime at LagunaNagelHyundai.com at the 5 freeway at Avery Parkway.
X-rays from your urgent care visit look good. Just stay off that leg, okay?
What about my rec team? I'm all they got.
Next season.
Thanks, Doc. Wow, you already scheduled my PT. I love doctors who work with athletes.
Does he know you tripped over a basketball?
That's a sports injury.
At Kaiser Permanente, we make getting care easy so you can get back on the court quicker.
At Laguna Woods Dental Care, our goal is to serve and provide dental services to the residents of Laguna Woods. Dr. Mohsen Mahmood is currently specializing in senior dental care at USC School of Dentistry.
Here at Laguna Woods Dental Care, we are up to date with the latest technology. Our top priority is your overall wellness, ensuring your current medications do not affect your oral health. We offer an affordable membership plan that includes cleanings and deep cleanings if recommended. We're located outside Gate 3. Call us today.
Welcome back. We're real quick. We want to give you the movie previews for Friday and Saturday. Friday, we have, it's called A Girl with a Pearl Earring. And that will be at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and brought to you by Harvard Eye Associates. Then on Saturday, we have The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper. And that is starring Robert Duvall. And you can catch that on Saturday at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and that is brought to you by Advanced Ear Care. Here we've got a little clip for you. All right, a couple of announcements. The Village Games is back. So everybody get ready for all these different sports, and see, I have a little picture there where I had as many sports as I could possibly find. Of course, there probably won't be football, but nonetheless, all sports are covered, including bridge. Believe it or not, I guess they're considering that a sport this time. Anyway, April 11th through May 2nd, 20 different athletics and sports. You can register at the Community Fitness Center during their hours. If you want more information, 949-597-4273. And let's go ahead and take a look at our weather before we head out and enjoy the last sunshiny day for this week. We are looking at temperatures in the 70s today, and then it's dropping considerably over the next couple of days. 76-51 today, tomorrow partly cloudy, 67-50. Then by Friday we are looking at rain, 57-50, and then rain on Saturday, but tapering off, 56-47. And then on Sunday it will be a beautiful sunshiny day, 59-43. Have a great day in the Village. You can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5, or you can catch us on our YouTube channel called Village Television. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
At Freedom Village, we want you to create a life worth believing in.
Staff is fantastic. Whenever you need help, they're there to help you.
I met so many people. I have so many friends now compared to when I was, living by myself. I didn't have hardly any friends.
I have to say it was one of the best decisions of my life. It's like living in a resort. It's just the nicest way to live.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box Estate buyers will buy your jewelry, fine timepieces, flatware, and more. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. If you need to sell, refurbish, or appraise jewelry and watches, the experts at the Jewelry Box Estate buyers are here to help. Come and visit us at our new location.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
Welcome to Harvard Eye Associates. We're focused on your eye care at all 3 of our Orange County locations.
Our new location in Laguna Hills, Orange, and San Clemente.
Each facility features the latest in advanced technology and diagnostic equipment.
And a trusted collection of doctors that care about your vision and your quality of life.
We deliver what matters to you and your family.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.